Yes, indeed. I really wanted to underline this idea that this book is not about separation. Separation is the reason why right nowadays there are so many conflicts and wars on our planet. So of course, I do not agree with this idea of conflict and separation. And why? It's a very simple answer that comes directly from my experience of more than 10 years of working with regression therapy, either as a therapist or as a client. So in more than 30 lives that I have explored until now, under the guidance of my husband, I discovered that I have traveled as a soul everywhere, and I have embraced so many completely different roles, let's say, because as Shakespeare very well and very nicely said it, we are all actors on the same stage, which is our world and this planet. So what I mean is that I discovered my soul being a woman or a man. I had lives when I died very young, or when I died when I was very old. I lived in so many countries and places on earth, in so many periods of time. I was part of so many religions of the world. I was a Christian, I was Orthodox or a Catholic, I was Buddhist, I embraced the religion of the Muslims, and so on. A lot of religions, a lot of approaches, and I was part of many races, and I was part of different, let's say, sexual minorities. So I do think that one of the greatest truths that I have understood during these years is that we all have roles that change so much from one life to another. So I think it would be completely illogic, and probably from the divine point of view it's even amusing, because trying to kill, let's say, a person because he is Muslim when you were yourself Muslim one life ago, it's more than illogic. So I think that we should all respect and love each other. Of course that these roles are not at all brought by happening. So of course that in each lifetime we do have certain characteristics that define our existence, like religion, nationality, and so on, because we do have to pass through certain experiences which bring us evolution and learning. Very frequently it happens to find yourself in a reversed role, not because we perceive karma as something built up on revenge, because this is not the truth from a divine point of view, but because the soul really needs to understand the other. And as I have already mentioned in another episode, you never understand the other up to the moment when you are in his or her own shoes. So you must change places and perspectives to really understand and to evaluate. So yes, we have to be part of different religions, different nations, different sexual minorities, but I do think that it's completely illogical to nourish the idea of conflicts between ourselves. What it is important is the human dignity, the human ethics, let's say. So we should try to be open-minded with the others, flexible. We should work on our acceptance towards the other. We should try to nourish as much as possible with love the relationships with others. And I think that the only thing that matters is the human quality, let's say, the level of vibration, the level of consciousness that one human being has. And it doesn't matter his or her religion, nationality, or sexual preferences, because for example, if you take a couple in which the man cheats his wife, I do not think that this is nicer than if you have a couple, two homosexuals which make up a couple and one cheats the other. I don't think that one is something nicer from the moral point of view than the other. I think that, I repeat it, the human ethics should count the inner cleanliness, if you want. So we should all work on this idea of cleaning our soul, on trying to live in a pure way, or in the purest way possible on earth. So as I changed so many roles as each of us did, of course I do not nourish and I do not support this idea of separation. And I think that we should all try to act as politely and as loyal, but not in a formal and without meaning way. So not only politically correct, but we should try to really respect the other, and of course asking to be respected too. But what matters, I repeat it, it's not the category of which you are part of, but the level of vibration, the level of consciousness. And I think this should be our focus, to raise as much as possible our level of vibration by becoming more and more open-minded, by accepting, by loving.